Dell here. I've come up quite an interesting thing for locks that homeowners might be interested in. We've got a series of them here that have this antique finish, and they have these special kind of lever locks, they call them, and the inside too. And you can see that. And what we decided to do was just show you some of the features of these things. And this one up here, all the latches here are working. They're all springy. But this here is not springy. And it's like seen better days. They're installed wrong, and we're going to do that for a future video. But these items tend to be expensive, so we thought it would be worthwhile to look into it a little bit. Again, antique finish, and these are the special. When you're installing these locks, you just install a crossbar hole without the plate here, and they work. And these cost a little more, but they're quicker to install. And then you have to make an inset here for them. Some people use a jig, and some people use special locksmith installing equipment. Let's see. So these are all working. And so the idea is this would be in the back and the inside, and you turn these levers to that makes it lock, and this makes it. And the thickness of this door is 1.5 inches, and usually inside doors can be thinner, and your outside doors, your doors that go to the outside with your main lock set on it, might be a little bit thicker. So this is sort of in between. And these are lock, key and lock, they would call them key and knob lock sets if this was just a normal handle, a knob style handle. But for people that say are elderly and maybe they don't have the grip they used to have, and these are great locks for operating, opening and closing the latch. The downside of these is that if you're walking by and you might catch your sleeve or part of your shirt or clothing on it, and it might catch. But outside of that, they're kind of very easy for operating. And they look good too, and it looks fancy. These say if you had maybe a 2-bedroom place, you could use these just for a passage lock, because the thickness of this outfit is adjustable. You need a certain amount to get your latch in here, but you could probably go a little thinner on that, because your inside doors aren't really for security anyway. This is a nice solid piece of wood, 1.5 inches by 5.5, so it'd be like what we call a 2x6, a nominal measurements. And they look good too. That's another thing about them. Even though these I don't think are the absolute top of the line, they look pretty good, especially to people that don't know quality locks. They look good and they're functional. And again, key and knob. They're not the highest security type of outfit, but this would set you back a few dollars if you wanted to buy these. And then if you're sort of an amateur locksmith and you want to work on locks or do whatever, take them apart, this might require some sort of affixment where this is maybe clamped down in some fashion or another. Maybe even install a base to it, because it is quite heavy. It's heavier than it looks, and it's pretty solid. And so usually I would say that I can't tell again for another video, but to what this is the edge bore hole here, and this is the cross bore hole. So if you were starting from scratch, the cross bore hole would go first, and it would be 2 1/8 usually on exterior doors. And there's 2 1/8, yeah. And So that, again, for another video, we'll get into. We'll take it apart and show you what is what. And it is relatively simple. This is the inside, and there's two Phillips screws holding it. And so we just wanted to introduce you to this. An interesting item that just happened to find its way here. So we'll see you next time.